Okay, Karla, let's take a couple of volleys. What I like to do a lot of times is start with volleys as the first thing and get your hands going. And just come back to me. Here we go. Not too hard. You're gonna hit hard in a second. We're just warming up, nice and easy. Good. All right, now I'm gonna move you side to side. You put these away down the line, okay? Come on, Karla. Come on, Karla. Go again, go again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, go. Again. Come on, Kay, couple more. It's a warm-up drill. Trying to get your body going. Come on. And one more. All right. All right, now you can stay there. We're gonna rally, I'm gonna be at the baseline. So you need a little bit more depth on your volley. Okay, Karla, here's the problem. Especially when the ball starts coming a little bit quicker to you. The first instinct that you have, and that's not just you, that's pretty much anyone, is to turn and make themselves small so they don't get hit by the ball. So the ball comes and they just go like this. Because obviously if you're just standing here, it's scary, the ball's coming kind of right at you. You might get hit. So naturally, people will turn this way to make themselves smaller so they don't get hit by the ball. So this is an instinct that a lot of players have. And what happens naturally is as you turn, this arm gets further behind the body and now you're making contact somewhere back here. And that happens often on your forehand volley. The backhand volley doesn't have that same problem because the arm can stay in front, independent of what body position you have. So the backhand volley is a lot easier than the forehand volley. The problem with the backhand volley is stability, where people are weak with this side of their arm and the racket just kind of collapses. But biomechanically speaking, it's a more simple shot. It's not as complex as the forehand volley. The wrist is in a straight position where the forehand volley requires a bending of the wrist and an angle position of the wrist, what I call the L shape. So the most important thing on the forehand volley is making contact in front, because that's where you have the most stability, because you got to understand that the volley is a deflective shot. So what you need to understand is the following. First of all, you have to be in a ready position where there's a little bit of a space between your elbows and your body. And now all you got to really do is deflect the ball by putting the racket on this side of the body, making the wrist into an L shape and getting this position. We're going to use a couple of props today to make this easier. Okay? And we're going to use two props. Okay. And I'm normally not the type of guy to use a lot of props in his videos or in tennis practice in general, but when it comes to the volley, there are actually even some gadgets that are useful and that can help you visualize this concept of volleying everything from here as opposed to from here and tucking this elbow in, because that's your problem, even independent of this turn, is that sometimes even when you don't turn that much, is that the elbow kind of tucks in and now you're volleying from back here. You have less stability and there's more of a likelihood that you're going to take a little swings at the ball from back here. Here we have a piece of wood that you're going to be holding with two hands, and I want you to have the arms bent like this. Don't straighten them out all the way, it's going to be weird. Slightly bent, but at all times you're going to keep the elbows in front of you. And now when you're holding something with two hands, it's a lot easier to control the elbows, and you focus on keeping this in front of your body, and you're going to volley with this thing, with a piece of wood. Okay? Go ahead and hold it. Now put tape around the edges so you're safe from splinters. Okay?
Perfect.
Elbows in front. More. Yes, that's it. Elbows in front of you. There you go. And now volley. Here we go. Go again. You aim right here at the basket, okay? That's your target.
This doesn't have aim.
Come on, backhand. What do you mean it doesn't have aim?
It just
It's a straight piece of wood. Look how clean that is, Karla.
Wait.
Look how clean that is. It's insane. Keep the elbows more in front. Elbows more in front. Don't get into the habit now. Come on. Elbows more in front. Good, Karla. You've never volleyed this well in your life. Seriously, look how clean these volleys are. You haven't missed a single one. Why? Because you're controlling this part. You're in control right here. This is the key. Now another thing that helps, like I already told you, if you're down with the upper body slightly like this, and all you do is control this part, and that's how you get a clean contact. Okay, so now let's go one step further and try to rally back and forth with each other. Okay, go back to the wood, elbows in front. What do you think about playing with the wood?
Well, there's more surface area, but it's harder to aim.
Karla, do you know how to aim in tennis?
Yeah, but I can usually move my arm a little bit more.
How does it work? Tell me. Well, how do you aim in tennis? What do you change?
Do it.
What do you change?
I feel like you can move more.
How do you aim in tennis? When you make contact with the ball, how do you aim?
Like
No,
do it. How do
you
you
don't
do it?
aim like that, where
How do
you
you
like
do
pushing towards the target. It's the angle of the racket face at the moment of contact. If it's like this, the ball is going to go that way. If it's like this, it's going to go that way. If it's like this, it's going to go straight.
Yeah,
The same with the piece of wood. Come on, a little closer. Piece of wood is like this. It's going to go straight. Piece of wood is like this. It's going to go here, and it's going to go here. If you open it up, ball's going to pop up. If you close it, it's going to go down. It's just like a racket. All right, come on, let's rally. You know how to do this. Elbows in front. Look at this. This is, I'm telling you, these are the best volleys I've ever seen you hit. Here we go, Kate. Come on, you got this. Excellent. Hey, you close the wood.
because you threw it at my feet.
Okay, so what do you do when it's low? You tell me.
You gotta like bend, but
There you go, you bend. And what else do you do when it's low?
angle it up.
Open the wood. Here we go. Come on. Come on, elbows in front, Kay. Elbows in front. All right, now Karla, not only is this wood going to protect you from the ball, because now I'm going to go hard at you. We're going to work on that instinct that I told you about, where people turn sideways like this. So now that you have this wood in front of you, it's going to be more of a safe feeling, because you can protect yourself from the ball with a piece of wood. And you're going to hold your ground. You're not going to go like this when the ball comes to us. You're going to hold your ground, and you're going to go like that. Elbows are going to be in front. All right, here we go. Come on. Here we go.
Very scary.
Come on, get down in a ready position though. Don't stand straight up. Come on. Hold your ground. The wider your base is, the less likely you're going to fall backwards. Come on, wide base. You're closing the wood. Open it up a little bit. Come on, wide base. Best volley I've ever seen you hit in your life. Come again. Look at that volley. How crisp is that? Karla, this is unbelievable. You understand what's happening right here? You have completely gotten rid of that instinct where you're going like this and being scared of the ball. All right, now, the next progression is we're going to actually use the racket, but we're still going to control the elbows from going back like this. Okay? Okay, here's your racket.
Thank you.
I want you to stand right here in a ready position. And now here's what you're going to do. We're going to take this, it's actually part of a paddle. Okay? I'm going to place this underneath the elbows like this. And now see, they can't go back. Even if you wanted to go back, they won't be able to. And now you're still going to hopefully have some muscle memory from the piece of wood where you were holding your ground, you weren't turning like this. And now the elbows are going to be under control as well. This is second progression, and we're going to volley like this. You see this?
Yep.
Forehand and backhand, same thing. That you can try to get the elbow back, but you won't be able to do it.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
Karla, I've never seen you volley like this. This is textbook. Beautiful job. And a couple more, come on. Excellent forehand volley. This is amazing. You see what I'm saying? No more this where you're popping the elbow back. Everything's under control. So now give me the paddle back. And let's volley without any props.
Okay.
And let's see if the muscle memory worked. So just imagine you still have that elbow separation from the paddle. And keep that in mind. There you turned a little too much, okay? Yeah. All right, we'll go again. Karla, this is clean volleys. Come again. This is super crisp. Karla, this is insane what's happening right here. Look at that. And last one, play it out. Ah. Oh, the first, when I say play it out,
Get it.
when I said play it out, the first thing you did is you went like this, and all of a sudden the contact was further back. Keep in mind the progressions that we did today. This is the most important thing. Control your elbows. The elbow is the biggest culprit on the volley. Okay, keep the elbows in front. Play it out. Much better. All right, very good, Karla. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it was a good drill.
Good progressions, right?
Yeah.
You have a better feel on the volley now?
Yeah. I
Yes?
was training way too much. I could feel it.
Yeah, it's something that even I do sometimes. It's just natural instinct that we have. So these progressions, they help a lot. Great
Thanks
work.
so much, Nick.
Here, get the basket next to you. You start rifling feeds at me. Basket on your left. Tennis coach lesson number 1, always your basket on your left if you're right-handed. Wow. Let's play at the point, come on. Oh no, I missed it. Try another one. Oh, how clean was that, Karla? You saw that control? Oh, come on!